So do you want more natural filtration for your pond using beautiful plants? Or do you want a covering for your fish to hide under when the predators come? Or do you just want a place to put baby Moses in? I don't know. Whatever it is, let me show you how I made my DIY floating planter. Okay, so I decided to go with polypropylene instead of the HDPE. This is the HDPE from Home Depot. This is the polypropylene, the PP and HDPE. So PP, HDPE. And this is a lot lighter weight. I don't know, like I could go like this and it makes that white thing like that. And this, I can't even do that. And it's so rigid. This HDPE is so rigid compared to this. This is actually a flex tubing. Let's go ahead and pop that guy. And you could just form this however you want. So it's really formable. I want to still make a circle. Might do a little different shape, but a lot lighter weight. But for my research, it's safer. HDPE is food grade if it is a virgin HDPE. If it's recycled, then it's on a case-by-case basis, depending on the specific thing you have, if it's food grade. The polypropylene, pretty safe, and I know you can't fully trust plastics and all that, but probably, from what I read, definitely one of the safest plastics out there. No BPA and all that kind of stuff. The polypropylene, if it's virgin or recycled, it is still, I think since 2013, it can still be labeled as food grade. There's no suppliers for virgin stock HDPE near me. I'm not saying you can't get it, but that's just where I'm at, what I was able to get and not get. So I'm choosing this, gonna put this in a shape I want, and then these connect together, and then I will put Flex Seal. This says it's fish safe, plant safe, and believe it or not, that's what it says. And seal that up so it's a watertight sealant. I'm going to be putting water bottles. Obviously, you're going to want to have the lid on the water bottles, and preferably I'm looking for thicker plastic. All these are PET or PETE water bottles. Pretty much the triangle, if you look on like the bottom, there's a triangle with a 1. All these are 1 and not meant for reusable plastics and all that. But again, this is gonna be in the polypropylene, so I'm not that worried about it leaching out, chemicals and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be, secluded in there and sealed tight with that Flex Seal. This is actually the only bottle that I have. See that triangle? And it says 2, which is HDPE. So 2 is HDPE. 5, if that was a 5, it would be PP or polypropylene. And this obviously is food safe because there was food in there. But I only have one of these. So technically, if you had triangle with 5 or 2, then put those in your floating planter. That would be great. So I also am using clay pebbles, like the Lika. These are 40 liters. It's from a local hydroponics store. They also carry them online. Really common, but I am extremely surprised with how lightweight they are. This bag doesn't weigh very much. It's a 40-liter bag, but it's just, they're a lot of perforations, a lot of surface area. You want stuff that has a lot of different surface area for that beneficial bacteria to colonize, to convert those ammonia to the nitrates for the awesome plant food. So lightweight, I didn't want to sink my floater. Next, I got some shade cloth. It's from Gardening Will. Got it off Amazon. I can put the link below. And it's literally some small openings right here that I'm gonna use as the bottom to prevent the clay pebbles from going down into the pond. put this as a, I guess that's an oval shape, and then double this and then connect this with zip ties. I don't want to zip tie it right on the end just in case it strips, maybe like 3 inches in or so. You must pull from this side, pull and tug it until it comes where you want it right here, where that's tight. The bottom part and the top part, snug it, then make your cuts. Once you have it aligned with the tubing and with your cloth, then make your cuts. Okay, another thing what I'm doing, this is actually the second one. Pretty cool because you could do actually another one. So all together with this size of this cloth, you could do 3 and with some extra actually. But another thing is where I did the Flex Seal, I'm doing it not right at the bend. I'm doing it where it's straight, just so there's no extra pressure, even though these really bend easy. Okay, now it's time to clean the clay pebbles just to wash off, you know, excess of the red so it doesn't just get in my pond and all that. Just, it's nice when you get the pea gravel or planting media to rinse it off. So I got this little bucket with, I drilled out holes in it. So I'm just gonna dump this in here, and then with that hose, I'm gonna just do a jet stream on it and then just keep shaking it up and down, and then having that come out, and I'll be watering some of my the plants up here with that water. So it's not wasted water. It's just I would rather not have like the red or whatever get in the pond. You don't need to fill up the bucket all the way because then you won't be cleaning it as effective as if you do little bits up at a time. And I'll do it until I see the clear water, just like that is, before it was literally red. And when that happens, then I'll fill up the floaty. Okay. Very cool. So that's about half of that 40-liter bag right there. Perfect to do some water lilies, some papyrus, some irises. Oh man, this is great. Plus, you're just putting the rhizomes in there. If it was just right here, yeah, not much stability. But remember, those roots from those rhizomes will go in here. That way, when that papyrus or canna, it'll help stabilize those roots intertangled in here as it grows taller. If it was just based on a log, you know, rhizome, that's it, then yeah, it's gonna definitely fall over and all that. But man, once those viner roots take over in here, going in that water, seeking that water, then it can help stabilize it when it is getting taller. I just want to show you how easy these are to plant. So I just cleaned this off, removed all the dead leaves, stems and all that, clean off all the junk in there. Literally, you gotta love aquaponics. I mean, come on, how hard is that? Covering those roots. And you can do this in 110-degree weather and then jump in. Do this while you're in the pond, for crying out loud, shoot. And I mean, come on, this is, compared to this, from trenching, digging, you know, oh man, this rocks.